Hey everybody, what's going on? Hell Soldier here again, going on another adventure, and this time, 7 Days to Die. Could go ahead and make a new game, and look, we already got a character, good old Glenn from Walking Dead. Oh, let me show you. Got Glenn and Michonne. Don't look like them whatsoever, but at least they tried. We're gonna do a survival multiplayer, so people can join. This is a really good game, one of my most favorite survival open world games. I've tried DayZ and it's too much. What should we call this? Alrighty, that sounds good to me because you'll be doing a lot of that in here. But anyways, this game, it generates off the name, it generates a map if you play random gen. I don't even know what I picked. I'm pretty sure I picked random gen and scavenger. But Nazigane's the other one, and Nazigane is a generated world that the creators made that's easier for you guys who are new to starting out on this game. Random gen's more for the experienced players because there's not that much stuff around. I pick random gen always. I've been playing this game since it came out back when the buildings used to collapse when you took a window out. But yeah, if usually I find if you name your, like all the worlds I've named, DayZ, I mean not DayZ, Z Nation, the Apocalypse, The Walking Dead, the any names like that, kind of dark, you get a shitty map. Now if you name it Boo Boo Kitty fucking Butterflies, you'll probably get a good map. But that's how it's generated, and it goes off by name. I mean, you could call it Dark Demented Homeless Bum, and it might give you a good map. Who knows? Um, but yeah, let's dive on in here. It's gonna start us off butt naked. Butt naked in the desert. Yeehaw, here we go. And there's a pig squealing. I thought I wasn't. This is 7 Days to Die or Deliverance. What's going on? Hey, look, there's a pig over there. Damn, what else is squealing? There's a lot of squealing going on around here. But at the top right hand corner you will find pretty much when you go through it, I'll just walk y'all right through it right now. Why not? You want to pick you some of this grass right here. These are called plant fibers. Make sure you got 20 of them. You want to push, well, I'm going to push square if you're on PS4. I'm playing on PS4. Bam, your bedroll. It's pretty self-explanatory for you too. Everything you need to build, it just shows you right here. I like this game a lot. Hey, look. Hey, hey babe, you don't start off naked when you pick a character. Look, check this shit out. I'm literally clothed, but have no clothing on. How's that work out?
That's a little strange.
Yes. And there's pigs squealing. Look. Hey, he might kill himself on the cactus. Wait, that ain't... What the fuck's going on over here? We're about to watch a pig die, everybody. Look, babe, check this out. That pig is eating that cactus. Never mind, it stopped. Okay, never mind. Anyways, where I was. Craft a bedroll. Let's get it. And that's how this game's gonna be, you guys. When you get in here, you'll be doing one thing, and then you're all set to do one thing, and you end up fucking doing another. I'll be going to get iron, and here I am scavenging buildings. And it's a really fun game to play with friends. We'll just plop this bad boy down right here. Bam. Now your journal. Journal's up here. You got your skills, your map, which is... It's a bigger map too, by the way, in Random Gen than Nazigane. Your perks, man. You got lots of perks. You got all your firearm perks. You got all your weapons, your blade weapons, and your blunt weapons. You got your tools and traps. You got your clothing, your scavenging, trading, your health and fitness, and your crafting and miscellaneous. So now the next step is to gather wood, which if you can look around, there's a little bit of trees right there, but to starting off, find you some plants, not some corn, but find you some plant that usually carries wood like these. These always have wood. Just gather these bad boys up. It's better than beating on a tree. I should have enough wood. Now I gotta gather stone, which you can get stone from cinder blocks. Usually find little stones on the ground. Here we go. There's one. There's one. What the fuck's going on? Where's the rocks at? And this is what you don't want. Gotta make sure you got corn. Always gather corn, wood, and stone. No, I'm just kidding. Plant fibers, wood, look a deer. Bambi! See, there's so much shit going on right now. And of course, I can't find the little pebbles. Oh, here we go. There's one more. I need 5. Oh my gosh. And yeah, you got your health and your stamina down at the corner. The left-hand corner. And that's another... Alrighty then. There you go. Poor Peter Rabbit dead over here. Now what sucks is you ain't got nothing to gather it with, so I will walk you right through that right here. You want to make a stone axe. That's the very first tool you're going to want to make, and you're going to want, of course, small stone fibers and wood. Hey, got us up, hey, another stone. Hey, there you go, small axe. Actually, that's what I needed to make anyways. Sorry guys, I've been playing this game for so long, I really don't pay attention to none of that. Anyway, gather that little fella up. Now, what you really want to do before you do this, you want a bone shiv or find a hunting knife. That's what you really want to gather animals up with, because the little critters like that, you don't get to get a bone shiv. Now with this guy here, you can crack him right in the head with an axe. All I like to do is I like to set him on fire. No, he's dead. Make sure you always hit him in the head. 2 birds with 1 stone. Burn the body. Hell yeah. But anyways, we got our stone axe now, so you want to just gather you some wood. Now you need some plant fibers. See, I'm skipping everything. My bad, guys. I'm so used to just doing my own thing. I keep saying I'm going to walk you all through it, so let me just keep walking you through it. So, next step after what I did do, the bedroll, the axe, now you're making clothing. So you want to go into your clothing section, and everything it says, you're going to need the gloves, you're going to need a hood, pants, shirt, and shoes. Now the cactus I destroyed earlier, that actually gives you yucca fruit, which is good for eating. Or, if you have an empty jar, like this one, it's better to make some yucca fruit. And, I mean yucca juice, and I need 4 more. So, what you can do real quick, if there's no yucca plants, which there are in this game, just destroy your cactuses. The bigger the cactus, the more yucca fruit. Since I made all the clothing at the top right hand corner, it shows you to put all that shit on. So now Glenn is going to change probably the better clothes he's wearing to wear some shit clothes. Doesn't make much sense. Now what happens if I take the clothes off I'm wearing? They won't make Glenn naked, babe. He still has a shirt on. Now what if I take, okay, I had one with a hood. Okay, these are the DLC characters, by the way. But, next steps, you want to make yourself a wooden club. Go right to your, ammo and weapons. Bam, make you a club. So that send it to whatever box you got of your belt. They call this a belt. Pretty much it's your belt, so. There you go. Goldenrod. That flower I just picked up, you can also, at a campfire, you can make tea with an empty jar. Which helps your dexterity if you got the shits. If you ate some moldy bread or some moldy sandwiches. But yes. Now, the next step is just going to want me to craft a bow. I'm going to skip some bullshit here, you guys. Usually I never pick the fiber. I go straight for the cotton. Pick you some cotton up. If you got a shit ton of cotton right next to fiber, I mean, still do the top right hand corner, a little tutorial, but go for the cotton, because the cotton, you can always make cotton clothing, which is way better than fiber. So, we have to find ourselves some bird's nests. Yeehaw. Actually, you know what? I'm fucking up. Let's go into the green. Here we go. Little chicken. There's chicken, pigs, deer. There's zombie dogs, zombie bears, regular bears, feral ghouls, which are, I call them cave dwellers. Your regular zombies. But here we go. This is the best biome you can probably get. This is my favorite biome. And hey, look, shelter. So we don't have a water source, but we have shelter. So, hey, there's your bird's nest. This is what you want to find right here. And the eggs with meat will make you bacon and eggs. So keep that in mind. But now, I don't know why I couldn't hit that little stubby. Taking over these zombies' house. It's way better to get you a house that's... What the fuck's going on here? Hit the motherfucker, you... Oh, that's why I'm gonna stand up. Hit him in the crotch. Hit him right in the zombie dick. If you get it perfectly, if you're out of stamina, you just... Man, this is like some poop. Look, I'm backing up, but I'm probably back right up into another zombie. Okay, he's down. Can always search him. She's gonna slap me in my ass. Oh! Back up! And usually when you fight them, you wanna move in and back up. Move in and back up. Oh my gosh. Look, what the hell? Alrighty. Come on. Get my stamina up a little before you go swinging again so you don't get tired. Always make sure you want to hit him right in the big ass heads. Really? It's like zombie penis it is. Alrighty. The can I just picked up, you can usually scrap that into iron, or you can use it as a little container if you don't have a jar for water. So, big fella, that guy's gonna take a lot of beating. Alrighty, we should be getting close. Alrighty, here we go. I think we got enough here. Since I got a stone axe, you really don't have to keep running around and picking up stone. You just go to a rock and start hitting it and you'll gather stone. The best ones are these little stones right here. These are crap. I don't even worry about them until I get an auger. These are the ones you want though, because it gives you stone and iron, raw iron, that you can actually scrap down raw iron to make regular iron. But now, I'm going to scrap that because I don't need it. It makes me iron. Scrap that. Now I want to make a bow real quick at the top right hand corner. Wooden bow. Once you craft a bow, it says craft some arrows. Same category. So now I got my bow. R3 it. Push circle to quiver your bow. Pull out your damn arrow and start killing you some zombies. That was like a little weird. Usually I run by and crack them in the head. Get the hell off me, guys. Yeah, these guys are tough, but that ain't nothing when you get up. Oh shit. Headshot, baby. This guy should be dead almost. Die, you bastard! There we go. Always search your zombies, too. And yeah, watch these little fuckers here, because these motherfuckers like to break your legs. That's the wrong thing. Alrighty. Zombies dead. What I like to do... Well... I don't think you can get a bone shift from a zombie. Nope. I need a bone shift first. But now... What I want you to do is make wooden frames. So we'll go right over here. And I will make some wooden frames. Since this is going to be my new home, usually just, I like to put it where shit's already busted down, so it's easier just to fix your wall. Go to your building, look into the wood. Oh, there it is, all the way at the bottom. What I like to do is I like to favorite things, because favorite, when you make something favorite, you just click the star, bang, bada boom, it's there. You ain't gotta keep fooling around, scrolling through, trying to look for it. Wait, I need 3, so just click the up arrow and you make 3. There you go. Now you place one there. Push triangle, and you always want to repair until you get more material. If you got plenty of material, just keep remaking it. Repairing is just for if you don't have that many resources. But repairing also increases it, but not as much as you would to just make another one. And we need one more, so I'll go ahead and put it here. There we go. Now it wants me to upgrade. So R2 is to smash stuff, and then now you want to just push L2, and that will upgrade, which you just plopped right on in there. Oh yeah, you can fix everything if you want. I mean, everything is upgradable. And there you go. Pretty much that's your only quest in the whole game. These plants right here, these make you some red tea, which is also as good as the goldenrod tea. Always make sure you search your stuff. Glass you can scrap down into shards of glass, which I don't have a forge right now, but I will show you that probably if I get to it. This is a air filter. Well, car filter, which you can make into a mine. But now we gotta make a campfire, so I'm gonna go right on inside here. Don't know how that tree was going on cement, but what's up? What's up? Right now, so this is my house, and people will end up joining this game. I'm going to show you all something real quick. Anybody who knows what they're doing, don't mind me. I'm just showing people who played this game before. Oh, another crawler. Unclick that star, go to your ammo and weapons. Oh shoot, well. Oh, you're just going to climb right up the steps. And I can't make any more arrows because lead weights, which we don't need. Say hello to everyone. But alright, back to what I was doing before I was interrupted. This cube right here. Now what that does sounds like Jumanji and shit. Oh, well I got rid of it. But this is good for PvP. You're playing against players, some asshole comes up here that doesn't like you and wants to kill you and is beating on your door. This has a radius, like a square foot radius, that protects and makes everything harder for them to break into. For example, starting out in the game, I'm going to go ahead and make a door. Still tells me to make a campfire, but I'm going to favorite this and a chest. Because you're always going to need a chest in the beginning, because look, I'm already almost full. These lead weights, good for nothing, scrap them. These, you usually make mines, but in the beginning of the game, you ain't got to worry about it. I just want to place you a door, and you can already upgrade it. And if you have iron, you can upgrade it, and so on and so forth. You can upgrade this all the way up until a metal door. And you can make vault doors. But hey, we're in luck. We got curtain. Let some sunlight in here. I'm going to go ahead and destroy these old, nasty looking furniture that we don't need. Since this is my house now, and I will show you all how to make some cloth armor. Let's see if I have enough. Now when you pick up the cotton, you just go into your recipes and you make cloth fragments out of it, which is what you're going to need to. Of course I can only make one, but I definitely have enough to make cloth armor. So you have bandana, cloth boots, chest armor, want to make the gloves, want to make the head and the armor. That's perfect. Now what I do, click triangle, and you just scrap all this after you take it off. Because Glenn don't wear that shit no more. And then the new stuff, you just plop it right on. Which always increases your heat, your puncture. Like for example the shoes. Look how much of a difference it is. I'll let y'all look at it. Big difference. So you just scrap that. Your gloves, like your hood for example. Big difference. But yeah, always go with the cloth before you do fiber. The only reason why you need to do fiber in the beginning is to get rid of the tutorial at the top right, because after you're done the tutorial, you get points to spend, for example, on all your tribute. For example, I have 5 points, so I always go with Sexual Tyrannosaurus. That's good for running, your stamina. Survival is good for your metabolism, as much as you eat, it keeps you from eating so much. Camel keeps you from drinking so much. Quicker crafting, I mean, it's also pretty good self-explanatory for you. But back to campfire. So usually I like to find the kitchen. And we have found the kitchen. Get rid of that crap. Torches, just plop them right on the wall. Now should already have the goods to make a campfire, but no I don't. So what we're gonna do, that sucks. Oh, and when you're playing, hold triangle, and then you can lock stuff, and then you can put a code on, so if there's a random sneaky fella, he can't get in there. Unless he guesses your combination, and well, that sucks for you. I don't even need that. So what I need to do is find me one of them stones, which looks like there's one right here. Always check your trash, because there's always goodies in there. Alrighty, now I can create a campfire. There we go. Now if I can find a shit ton of bird's nests, I will go kill some animals real quick for you guys. Make sure you shoot that boy first. And zombie meat you actually can tear down and make fertilizer. So Always keep a bin for that. Takes a long time, but it doesn't seem like it when you're actually out doing stuff. You don't check it for a while. You actually do make some good fertilizer. But there's a bunch of biomes. There's this forest biome. There's a different type of forest in this biome. There's a snow biome. 2 different types of desert biomes. The Badlands biome. 2 different types of Badlands biomes. I don't know if that's what they're called. That's just what I call them. It's with the iron, it's the rubble looking map with the buildings that are destroyed. And watch your step, because if you go wandering in there, I don't know why, but the creators put random mines off through it, and you will blow up. Here we go. Plenty of feathers to make more arrows. Since we got a fire now, which I'm going to put down here, that will help you with cooking water, making meat, pretty much making food. But now, this house will do for now, because I don't want to go venturing off, but there is better houses out there. They have forges, and you do want a forge, which I can show you all how to get a forge once I get enough arrows and enough hide. To make a forge you need a bellows, and to make a bellows you need hide, or leather I think it is, or both I think. But since I'm not seeing any animals, I need to go back to the desert where all that action was. Nope. Looks like the animals cleared out of here. Alright. I'll walk us right in here. Fat you get, fat's good because the fat that you pick up off zombies or dead animals, you can make torches, which also help light up your area. But what's weird is why this place has electric. Well, missing parts, we just, oh wow, see, and that's what you don't want to do right there. I just screwed up. Didn't have enough stone because I built a fireplace, and now that this is now that this weapon is broke, you have to go around and gathering you some small stone, which is not bad because I just found a bunch right there. And you just repair it. You can eat glass on this game. It's called taking the easy way out. If you use it, you'll eat it and you will die. So make sure you don't do that either. Unless you're a coward, then go right on ahead. But now, joining my nice wine. Nah, it ain't bad. It's 19 Crimes wine. It's strong. I think the strongest is like 14.5% alcohol. Pretty good. Now, you little kids watching this, don't listen to nothing I'm saying. You're too young to be drinking. Oh, these right here, these stands always have clothes, which this is a gold mine right here, a leather duster. That will always help you in the game. Always make sure you have some type of jacket. They even got trophies for you. You just scrap that. Sweatshirt, which is actually probably worse. Actually, no, I don't have anything on. Glenn shirt. So Glenn has he has a brown shirt, but the hat, even though it's a higher 59, mine's only 12, you'd think this hat would be nicer than mine, but it's not. It drops your melee, your stab, your heat, your radiation protection, your temperature, and how wet you are. Those are all your categories of what makes something better, like cloth. That makes my blunt damage and my sharp blade damage higher. You put the hat back on, it makes it lower. So, and it makes you less hot, and radiation protection, and your temperature, and how wet you are. Um, everything you find is never good as what you can create, so remember that as well. Overalls, though, overalls are actually pretty good in this game. I will definitely wear some overalls. Leather duster also increases a lot, but it will overheat you, so I wouldn't even worry about that right now. So, let's go to the kitchen and put this fireplace down. I'll put it right here. These chairs you can actually use to block up an entrance. I usually just go ahead and scrap them for wood. Get 15 pieces of wood for 2 chairs. Now we're going to put down our fire. You want to take your wood. Well, okay. This is what you get at the end. I think you get 5 more perk points. Oh, here we go. Your zombie kills, your player kills, your deaths, level, everything you need to know. Yeah, since this is my house, I usually just mark it, save waypoint, and I put my house there, so now you know where you are. Now what's even more screwed up is that at the top, the compass at the top, I forgot to pick my bedroll back up, which there's one way out there, but wait, I'm confused. No, actually that's your trader. That's your local trader that you'll want to find, and there he is. It's not too far. That's not a bad hike. But every house you come into, make sure you search everything. These chairs I leave until you get a wrench, because you're going to need the materials out of breaking them down. Same with the fridge. I'm not sure what the hell was there. Hopefully there's a cooking pot in here. That would do us very well. Always look for a cooking pot, and I actually screwed that up in the beginning. Look at that. That's a good find right there. Can't beat finding your wrench in the beginning of the game. Water, that's good, so I won't starve overnight. Bad thing is, no cooking pot, so you're gonna want to go look for some. I never keep the cans. This wrench though, I'm gonna actually take back into that room we were just in and break down this chair. Usually get mechanical parts. Yep, there you go. Which are a big want in this game. The lights, you can break them down. Usually I don't mess with those lights. I only break down lights that don't work, because you get electrical parts, electrical components. But that's gonna take forever, so I won't even do that. Next step's locating your trader, but what I like to do, I usually like to tear these windows out and put in blocks, but since this is just a tutorial to show you all how to survive your first night, you're going to want to block all that up. Any hole you see in the house, any window, block it out. Because zombies are attracted to heat. Like if you have a forge running or a fireplace, and they're attracted to smell of meat. If you're carrying meat on you, make sure you want to carry meat on you. Since that's bad, so just go through fixing the house. Well, you do whatever you want. You ain't even gotta do what I'm doing. You do your own thing. Hey, look at that. Schematic 2A Iron Glove, which is the best armor in this game, unless you find the bandit armor, which the only way you can get bandit armor is going to your local trader to buy it. But there's hazmat suits on here, there's military suits, scrap armor you can make. That's your first, usually your first armor you make is scrap armor. You can make plant fiber cloths, you can make ponchos, animal hides, if you use that animal hide. Leather, you can make leather, but you need to find the books. That's what these are next to it. It means you need a book to craft that, which I'm going to need a book for scrap armor as well, and the iron armor. Which the iron armor is not showing up, because the iron armor you need to use a workbench to create. TVs like this you can leave, you can break them down to components as well. side. So if you go stealing these TVs, usually I just create them, but since we're getting full, that chest I built earlier, I thought I built one earlier. I swore I built one earlier. Maybe that was I'm not sure. But usually, I mean, you can store stuff right in here, but if someone were to break in, you'll be screwed because they'll be looting it. But the wrench is also a upgrader. It's actually a faster upgrader than your axe. Many turds. There's usually shit in there that you can also use for fertilizer. Let's make sure you check your trash. Come on, I need a cooking pot. Wow, another wrench. What are the likes of that happening? The best helmet in this game. I mean, there's some good helmets in here, but it would be the hard hat, because that has an automatic light on it for you. Since I'm full right now, I'm gonna store some of this stuff real quick so I can make a chest. And you just need wood to make that, so it's quick and easy. You start getting overweight. Well, you can't get overweight in this game. There's many squares that fill up. Once your squares are all full, you're pretty much full. So usually I store all this stuff. Keep the water. Keep the food. I'm actually quite hungry. You can always see how hungry and thirsty you are by the bars up here. 69% on food and 76% on water. My wellness is, that's how high you can go. That's how high your health and your stamina can go, is to 200. Level, on my other game I'm level 160, which I will put videos up of that too, because that's one with me and my woman. Me and my girl's game. That's a lot better than this. But you want to hunker down at night. Usually at night is when you want to do all your building. So since that door's not mine, I will break it down and put a new door in. But I mean, cutting your grass, you want to cut your grass back. They should have put lawnmowers on this game, which I don't know why they never added. I think the fastest way is to use your hand. I didn't find a cooking pot, so I cannot boil water or cook the meat I have. But scrap that. And the same thing, hold triangle. You can then lock your chest up, put a code on it, and then just store everything. Since I like my water, I'm 100%. Go ahead and make you some yakka juice. And what that does is builds up your wellness and your stamina. But everything else, just throw right on in here. Now this, coffee beans, once you get another empty jar in the fireplace, you can go ahead and make you some coffee. Which actually, I will go ahead and place that in there. Now, with cooking, you got your pot, which is like the first thing you need to boil water. You can also boil meat, if you're that desperate. A grill, usually once you find a forge, you can actually, you can grill you some meat, and a beaker is to make gasoline for your mini bike whenever you get that far to make your mini bike. Now, with the fire, there's two different types of fuel you can use. A lump of coal or wood. Wood burns faster, so I always like using coal, but coal you might not be able to find, so you can always get plenty of wood. I'll just go ahead and throw some up in there. And also, at the left hand corner where your health and your stamina is, that you're actually staying warm. So when it gets late at night, like it is now, the zombies start running at 22 o'clock, by the way, and they stop running at 4 or 5 in the morning. Actually, no, I think it's 6 o'clock in the morning. But since I can't make anything right now, Yeah, actually I can. I can make coffee. I do have... Oh. Okay, I need a bottle of water and coffee beans to make coffees. But, you need a cooking pot, which I do not have, so... Just gonna stick the coffee beans in there. And the meat that we got. You can eat it raw, but I wouldn't advise it. I might just keep the meat in there. And you do have... a cooking grill, but you can also, this is what another thing you can do. What's better than just eating meat? You don't want to just eat the meat. If you have eggs, always combine your eggs and your meat, and you can make bacon and eggs, which is really good. The best thing to eat in this game is meat stew. The second best would probably between bacon and eggs, and you got vegetable stew, which you'll need to, so I'm not sure why it's not showing. I never really make blueberry pie because it just takes so much stuff to make, and eggs are, if you're making a lot of bacon and eggs, it defeats the purpose. I don't really know how good blueberry pie is. I don't really mess with it. All I usually eat is bacon and eggs and vegetable or meat stew. Vegetable stew is actually really easy to make once you find mushrooms, which you can find in a cave. Ear of corn, once you find one, if you run into one ear of corn, always break it down into seeds. Potato, always break it down into seeds and then plant it at your house or wherever you're staying. So you can always have a stockpile. And if you can get a hoe, where is the hoe? I should make one just to show you guys. But I will probably just show you the hoe, for example. I'm probably not going to be able to make one. Actually, where the hell is the hoe? Right here. You want to... Yeah, I can't even make it right now anyways because I don't have a forge. Now a forge... I'll walk you through the steps since I won't be able to show you. This is what your forge is. This is the things you're going to need to make a forge. Your bellows. You're going to need your animal hide. Like, right here. Unless you find a house like I usually do with the forge already made, then you don't even have to worry about it. But, bellows. You're gonna need 20 animal hides. See, it takes a while. You're gonna have to kill at least 3 deer, maybe. And then you make a forge, and then after you make your forge, that's when you can really start building or upgrading everything. You can turn this whole house into, reinforced steel. You can make vault doors, vault hatches. I mean, there's a lot to this game. At night, the zombies run too, which is scavenging. I should have walked you all through the different game modes they have. They have modern zombies, classic zombies, nightmare, feral. There's all sorts of different modes you can actually play in. But to start off, I do scavenging. Or you can do classic, but classic, even though they walk during the day and the night, they're harder to kill, so they're a lot easier to kill than scavenging. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that'll get you started in the game on 7 Days to Die. Make sure you keep up with your water, your food, and just keep. What the hell happened? Down in a hole. And I usually fix that up. Usually I like cleaning my house up a little. Getting rid of all this shit. Build your own furniture. You can do pretty much anything your mind can think of doing. Oh, sinks and stuff. Your sinks, your curtains, you can build fridges and TVs on your own, but sinks, curtains, piping, that you're gonna have to go to the trader and buy. Certain cabinet tops. You're gonna have to go to the trader and buy. There is a machete in this game that you cannot, well, you can find, but you cannot create. But that's pretty much it. That's how you survive, man. I started off butt naked, found me a home, and unless you're a bad motherfucker, you can go ahead and make your own house, which I can, but I only get 60 minutes of videotape, so I can't take my time really showing y'all the ins and outs. But that's pretty much it. At this point where I'm at now, since I got a shelter, just look on your map. I didn't find water, so that would be my next step when the sun comes up. I'd go find water, and I'd scavenge, and I'd hunt. That'd be the next thing I'd do. And if you can get a friend in here, it's a lot better with two people, because someone could be like me and my girl. Usually I'm at home fixing our fort and stuff, building it up, and she'll be out scavenging or hunting, or vice versa. I'll be building, she'll be out scavenging. Usually if I'm building, I'm doing hunting as well, or she does both. So usually she loves scavenging and hunting, and I pretty much get us prepared for hordes. And hordes come every 7 days, so but that's pretty much it, everybody. Got any questions? Want to leave a comment? Go ahead and do that. Yeah, real quick, I want to show you the pistol stuff. You usually take that and sell it to a trader, but it's better just to keep it in a bin. The first aid bandage is, I mean, it just tells you what it does. I mean, it's a very easy game. Not like Daisy. Daisy didn't tell me shit when I started. My feet are bleeding. You get holes in your shoes. Like, come on, man. You gotta rinse your clothes off when you're wet. I wanna have fun playing a survival game. I don't wanna work. You know, it feels like too much like work. But for you badass players out there that can play that game, kudos to you. I've met a guy that was really good in that game, but it's just, I mean, if I want to get that realistic in a video game of surviving, I'll go out in the woods in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep it simple, man. Keep it simple, which this game is simple. It's very easy, self-explanatory. It walks you through at the top right corner. Now the only thing I have to do is go locate the trader, and I think you get, you'll get 5 more points, which now I got 10 points. So usually what I like to do is I usually go with camo or survival, which usually you run out of food more than you do water, so I always like to go with survival. So I always usually fill these up in the beginning, but it's all up to what you want to do. But that's it. A tutorial on how to survive the night. You'll hear a little noise come on. Yeah, make sure you keep an eye on the bird's nests. Okay, what's going on here? Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? It really just did. Right when I was gonna end my fucking video. You fucking cock.
That's 7 days to die for you.
That's bullshit. Like, but anyways, guys, if this is still recording, I'm sorry for all the language and stuff, but I'm stuck and I'm froze. And that is the tutorial on how to survive a night on 7 Days to Die. I hope this records.